In this tutorial, I'll be taking you through the 4 basic macrame knots that you'll need to know before you get started with your first project. My name's Nicola, the maker behind Rainbows in August, and I'll be taking you through this tutorial today. We'll get started with a lark's head knot to attach our cord to the wooden dowel. First, you'll need to fold your cord in half and create a loop. Place the loop behind the dowel and pull it forwards. Pull the 2 loose strings through the loop and then pull down to tighten. This is known as a reverse lark's head knot. I'll show you this one more time. Now I'll show you a standard lark's head knot. Once again, fold your cord in half to create a loop, but this time you'll place the loop in front of the wooden dowel and fold it down the back. Again, thread the 2 pieces of string through the loop and pull to tighten. I'll show you this one more time. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a square knot. For this, you'll need 2 lengths of cord which are attached to the dowel using a lark's head knot. This will create 4 strands to work with. The 2 centre strands will remain in place and we'll use the 2 outer strands to form the knot. Take the left strand and loop it over the 2 centre strands, then hold it in place with your thumb. Then take the right strand, place it over the top of the left strand, behind the 2 centre strands and up through the loop on the left hand side. Here are some images to demonstrate this 2-step process. Now pull on the 2 outer strands to tighten. We are now halfway through making a square knot and we need to repeat in reverse. This time you should take the strand on the right hand side and loop it over the 2 centre strands. Then take the left strand, place it over the top of the right hand strand, behind the 2 centre strands and up through the loop on the right hand side. Here are some images to demonstrate this 2-step process. And now you need to pull to tighten. You have now completed your first square knot. I'm now going to repeat this process several more times so you can see what a series of square knots looks like. The third knot I'm going to show you in this tutorial is a spiral knot. Once again, you'll need 4 strands to create a spiral knot. The 2 centre strands will remain in place and we'll use the 2 outer strands to create the knot. Just as we did in the first part of a square knot, we're going to take the left strand, place it over the top of the 2 centre strands and hold it in place with your thumb. Then take the right strand, place it over the top of the left hand strand, beneath the 2 centre strands and up through the loop on the left hand side. Then pull to tighten. Unlike a square knot, with a spiral knot you continue to take from the same side. So here we're going to take the left hand strand again, place it over the top of the 2 centre strands, then take the right cord, place it over the top of the left strand, behind the 2 centre strands and up through the loop on the left hand side. You then need to continue this process, always taking from the same side. You will soon see the spiral forming. I'm going to make this knot a few more times to show you what a series of spiral knots looks like. The fourth and final knot I'm going to show you is a double half hitch knot. For this, I've attached 6 lengths of cord to my dowel using the Larks head knot. First, I'm going to take the cord on the left hand side, and this will be our filler cord. The direction you hold your filler cord will determine the shape you make. Hold your filler cord diagonally across the other strands. Then take the strand immediately next to it, place it over the top of your filler strand, and you'll see a loop on the left hand side. You want to pull the strand through this loop. Here is an image to demonstrate. You then need to pull the strand to tighten so the knot is at the top near the dowel. Complete this process one more time and then you have created a double half hitch knot. As you are tightening the knot, make sure you pull down on the filler cord. The strand you are working with should loop itself around the filler cord. Now we'll take the third strand from the left and complete this process again. Fold the strand on top of the filler cord and through the loop on the left hand side, then pull to tighten. Do this one more time. I'll continue this process until I've reached the centre of the strands that I'm working with. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you a simple V pattern. Now I'm going to show you how we can work from the right to the left with the double half hitch knot. This time the cord on the very far right hand side will be your filler cord. Here I'm going to hold it in a V pattern so it meets the other series of knots in the centre. Now you need to take the strand immediately to the left of your filler cord. Hold it over the top of your filler cord and thread it through the loop. Here's an image to demonstrate. Once again, you need to pull to tighten until the knot is at the top near the dowel. We need to complete this again, so take the strand and place it over the top of the filler cord, then pull it down through the loop. Now take the left strand and repeat the process until you reach the centre. Now we have reached the centre, you can see that the two sets of knots are not joined together. To complete the V, we're going to join the two sets of knots together with one last double half hitch knot. We'll continue with the filler cord on the right hand side and then take what was the filler cord from the left hand side and use this as the strand to form the knot. Pull to tighten and ensure the two sets of knots are closely connected at the bottom. I'm now going to show you another line of double half hitch knots starting from the left hand side. Once I've reached the centre, I'll start again from the right hand side until we create a V at the bottom. Once again, when you reach the centre, continue with the filler cord from the right hand side to connect the two together. I'll now trim the tassels to finish off this very simple pattern. Congratulations, you've now learned the 4 basic knots and you can start on your first macrame project. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials with rainbows in August.